the ghost side. Making a song today.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm still drinking my
going?
coffee. I'm still getting
I'm still
jazzed
drinking
for
my
today.
My
I'm getting
vodka.
hydrated.
I'm still drinking my gin and
Got
juice.
my Bucky's
Oh God, I'm spilling.
sparkling water.
I'm gonna have a, I'm gonna go to the Bucky's bathroom, which is supposed
Oh
to be the
God,
cleanest.
Bucky's the best. What's your favorite Bucky's snack? There's our faff topic.
I don't think I've ever been to a Bucky's.
Oh God, I love
I haven't
Buc-ee's.
either.
Oh
Treat
man.
yourself to that
Been to a
bathroom.
lot of
Treat yourself
roadside.
to that bathroom.
hell
Treat yourself to
mouths.
them snacks. Treat yourself to
I don't
that
think they
jerky wall.
existed.
Oh
I don't think they existed when we were on the
no,
road.
no,
Jeff.
no. They they're
Road hounds.
They're
Relatively.
newer.
Right.
Yeah.
relatively new thing.
Is
Who we
that
got?
a cryptid? The Roadhound?
What's a road? I haven't heard of
Road
that
dog.
one.
That's a cryptid. The road dog.
Road dog.
Carolina Road Dog. The Carolina Raw Dog.
Road dog.
That's my favorite cryptid.
Hold on, let me make an edit in here. Instead of black dog, is road dog.
It's Carolina Raw Dog.
Carolina. That's instead of the Carolina slaw dog.
It's
Yeah, that's
Carolina
right.
Raw Dog.
Woo!
Careful, that salmonella.
Michigan Dog. Is Bucky a cryptid? Oh God, love a good beaver. All right, should we roll the opening credits and then
Yeah, why
get
not?
into
love
whatever
to.
this is?
Come on.
I'd love
Why not?
to.
Hey, welcome everybody. Hey, ooh, someone's got a ghost shirt. Someone's got a Mothman shirt. Someone's got a repping our old school. I'm repping Cryptids.
Repped in the cryptid club.
Get in the club.
Get in the club. Oh, someone else is repping the club.
Bam.
We're so
Yeah.
white.
I know. It's embarrassing. The cringe.
I just
I'm
made
okay with
myself
being
cringe. It's okay.
Yeah.
Cryptid is so in.
I accept my millennialness, my both basic and extra white girlness.
Uh-huh.
You know, I accept my cringe.
I'm
Who's
okay
here?
with having a percentage of cringe and chug in my
Chug,
life.
the chuggiest.
Oh, sure. But chuggy is like very specific though, because Fitz, you don't have like live, laugh, love
No, I don't
words-
like word art.
sculptures.
No.
Yeah.
But I
And
did
I think that's, like,
I did
Chuggy's
have a
specifically
crusty
about
old
that.
dog. She did pass away, but I did have a crusty old white dog, which is supposed to be very chuggy.
All of
For a
you is what
millennial.
made you chuggy.
It is?
I thought chuggy was just
weird.
like unrelentingly millennial, and it makes the Gen
Go
Z
look it up.
Cringe.
It's more specific than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, so
it's-
maybe I'm
it's
not
that
in the
you're
chug.
millennial and you're into very specific millennial things like live, laugh, love.
Okay.
And
Oh.
Oh.
I did not know this.
accoutrement around your house, like that. The
Okay.
kind of music you listen to.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's find out what chuggy friends we have here today. We have Fire
Yeah,
Drake
chugs.
McPhee and Nathan of the Bears
Sounds
variety.
nasty.
And Jake have pocket
glad.
pundits. I like that.
Hey,
I would be a
Jax.
pocket pundit. Jax is here. Rabbit's
I
here.
feel like I
Dave
haven't
is
seen
here.
Jax in a while.
No, I think she's had a lot of work stuff.
Adams is
Good to
here.
We
Yeah.
dig it.
You know, Jax is just Luigi is here. We for all of our European friends, we did not do a good job last week of time change happened for us. It caught us by
Yeah.
surprise too.
We hate
and
it.
Jax is teaching, you know, the youngins all about the love of music, the most unchuggy thing you can do. But yeah,
Music.
we love-
Depends on the music, but yes.
Music, yeah, that's a highway to hell. That's a one-way ticket to hell and back.
Blossom
At least
Growth
emotionally.
says hello. I don't think we welcome to our fray. New friend, Millennial Power. I'm not dead, just busy. Like a I think Jax. I think Becky is officially a to mention cryptid at this point.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We believe in you, but can't prove you exist currently. Oh, Seth's here.
Cryptids are very popular in general. Like
They are.
Cryptids are
it
so
is
hard right now.
interesting. Like the whole phenomenon of cryptid belief and how many hyper-specific local cryptids there are all over this country and all over the world is pretty like the need to believe in crazy stuff. And I understand that like there have been animals that we now know are real animals, like the silverback gorilla that was once considered a cryptid.
Yep.
You know, but I mean, there are so many. If you haven't visited, what is this website called? Cryptids with a z.fandom.com.
Wow.
There's a
Good stuff right
There's a
there.
fandom of cryptids.
Wikipedia of there's a whole wiki of basically every cryptid you've never heard of.
So,
Yeah.
can we, because like Matt and I are in the presence of two cryptid hunting greats with Fitz and Evan here, really just expert level cryptidness.
That's right.
So I love to get on the same page. I love like a baseline. I like to call it beauty base 0.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I need the official definition that we are working with today of cryptids, just because every single time we bring up cryptids, somebody always says, "What's a cryptid?" And I think that's a fair question.
It is a fair question.
Let's
Yeah.
define it and then move into the activity.
Let's get the official definition here.
Yeah.
the official definition,
Because
according
I
to the
already
two of you.
know that I have a couple of entries that made the cut for this year's bracket that people are going to be like, "Oh, there's no new cryptid." Well, guess what I have to say to that? Too bad.
Fitz
Suck
is
it.
in charge.
Suck my Mothman.
I say it's a cryptid, and therefore it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, here is the official, according to the Oxford Dictionary, cryptid, noun, an animal whose existence or survival is disputed or unsubstantiated, such as the Yeti or Bigfoot. Quote, some are speculating that the figure in the videos is some sort of new unknown cryptid. That's a use of it in a sentence for
Okay.
you.
We're at the cryptid
Evan,
spelling bee now.
use that word in a sentence for me, please. What is the etymology of that word?
So it's pretty broad. It's pretty broad. An animal, which I think some people might argue, you know, there are certain cryptids that are like the smiling man, who's just
Humanoid.
straight up a man.
Humanoid.
But
Humans are animals.
people are also animals, so
Yeah.
it counts.
I'm into that.
I also like to include some paranormal entities. I like there to be a gray area between just straight up
Right.
aliens and cryptids. There's like a paranormal subset that I like to attribute to both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so aliens are not cryptids in your book. Is that what you're saying? You're saying there's cryptids, there's aliens, and then there's paranormal in between? Or are you
maybe
saying that
aliens-
there's cryptids are the umbrella for paranormal and alien and all kinds of stuff?
You know, I was
because
thinking
if that's
it
what
was
you're
like-
saying, you're definitely wrong.
Oh, yeah, I know. A minute ago, I was thinking, oh, it's a Venn diagram where we've got aliens on one side, cryptids on the other, and then paranormal entities in the center. But now I'm thinking maybe cryptids is an umbrella term, and we get aliens as a subset
Yeah.
of that. Maybe I'm going that direction.
It's like
here.
all aliens are technically cryptids, right?
Sure,
I
why
mean,
not?
they are
By the
they are
definition that-
unsubstantiated.
Yeah, that we
Yeah.
have read.
And definitely disputed. Now, what I want to know from you guys out there, raise your hand here in the chat if you are actively like a cryptid enthusiast. If you know specifically like your local cryptid lore
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. I want to know who here is like ready to clown on a cryptid.
Yeah.
Nathan Barris.
Nathan Barris.
For
Nathan
sure.
Barris loves cryptids. He
And
likes to
Seth
he
has
likes to
seen a
create them.
cryptid.
We
Seth
actually,
has seen one.
Right.
While we
Did
wait,
he ever tell us his cryptid story?
He
Nate?
did, but I don't know if he did on stream at some point.
I need that on the stream.
Who did?
Yeah.
Seth.
Yeah,
Seth,
this was not not that long ago.
It
It was something in
last
the
couple of
trees.
years, yeah.
Yeah.
I did have a cryptid encounter.
Yeah, Seth,
he
you're gonna have
says.
to. Yeah, he says I have a cryptid encounter. Remind us what
Was
that
it the
is, and we'll
spider
throw it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Was it? It wasn't Spider Baby. It was like some.
Was it?
Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm misremembering things, but when we first really met Seth, he was creating a baddie. He has this like creepy winged. Somebody drew it beautifully, and he had all this stat block for it. And I think he and Colby had created it maybe together, and they wanted us to like check it out. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Give us more deets, Seth. And then I feel like the thing that he saw in real life resembled this thing that he had created earlier. I don't know, Seth.
Because
You can let us know if I'm way off on that.
Reality with our
He
mind,
manifested.
with our thoughts. He manifested a cryptid. I fully believe. Like now we've gone from the cryptid club to the
Yeah.
woo woo corner, and I can't think of a better Vendy.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me a
Well,
that.
isn't that what? Is it Wendigo? Is it Wendigo that's like fully created just by people believing in it, or is that a different one?
That's reality, man. That's reality.
Yeah.
Hard cut to Fitz, just like face clenched. Just,
I want it to be. I really bring it to cakes.
There is nothing better than dead ass, and I will ride that train
Okay.
happily with Fitz.
That's
Yeah.
This is a great question.
Yeah.
If you could manifest any cryptid into your life permanently,
Yeah.
means like they're never going to leave your side ever. What cryptid would that be? I guess you could just make it up, but bonus points if it's like
Yeah.
an actual existing known cryptid.
This is starting to feel like I now want to feel the need to ask both the three of y'all and chat, like, describe your imaginary friend when you were a kid. We all had one. I want to know their name and I want to know about them.
Did
And
I have
that I
one?
feel like
I don't think I did.
really okay.
I don't think I did because Matt
Oh, I
wouldn't let me.
definitely did.
I
Not
didn't.
only, not only did I have
what
an
did I do?
imaginary friend, but her name was a pun. Like, so
Of course it
proof that
was.
I've been doing this since the beginning.
Okay, and
Her
her
name-
name was.
Misty Ann Cloudy. Like Misty ANNE Cloudy.
Wow. Wow.
And I thought, like, second
That's
grade
pretty-
me thought she was so funny
It's kind of like a killer drag name.
for that.
It is. Yeah.
Misty and Cloudy, and Misty and Cloudy could control the weather. So, like, I would like
Hell yeah.
vibe with Misty and Cloudy when it was like rainy. I didn't want it to be.
This is starting to sound a lot like a sweet Daggerheart character.
It is.
I think I am gonna have to build Misty and
Hey, y'all,
Cloudy
my
now.
name's Misty Ann.
Misty and Cloudy, yeah, she had a southern accent for sure. She had a really cute plaid skirt. She was always very like mismatched, you know, second grade Allison version of mismatched with like plaid skirt and polka dot shirt, just so wild and crazy. And she had very, very curly hair because I've always been very jealous of extremely curly hair.
You can have mine.
I'll take it.
You can have mine.
Yeah, so I think
trade
if
these.
I were going to manifest a cryptid, it would be it would be whatever the now like I would spice her up a little bit more than 8-year-old me had done. With.
So what you're saying is you would manifest a childhood imaginary friend that you could neither see, hear, touch, or taste, and you could dismiss at any time. This is completely breaking the rules of my question.
I don't
okay?
understand what you're saying about not seeing. Like I saw her, I heard her. I never tried to taste her. That is maybe a step too far,
You
but
missed out.
I definitely saw and heard Misty and Cloudy.
This is
For
starting to
sure.
cross over into the very important people episode of little was it little toot or little fart or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
yeah.
okay.
I'm more shocked to learn that y'all didn't have imaginary friends. I thought that was everybody.
Yeah,
No,
Matt-
but I did
Matt
fully
wouldn't let
think
me.
that leprechauns were real.
Matt wouldn't let you.
I don't understand that, but I accept it. I mean, I'm not denying it.
No, it has nothing to do
very
with Matt. I just
possible.
don't think I ever had one.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah.
All right,
Because we had each other.
Once again on an island out here.
And we
Sorry.
we were the only friends we had.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
Let's segue
Had
from
no
that
other
really sad lore drop.
yeah. Why don't you stop letting me waste our time and let's do what we came here to do.
That's right.
Dun, dun,
Pit
dun,
some
dun.
cryptids against each other.
That's right.
All right, so this year we have 4 divisions of cryptids. We have Get Out of the Water, Something
Get
Ain't
Out.
Right in Appalachia, The Classics, and Terrestrial Costs Extra.
Jessica's
Fully got a
cryptids.
shout out to our friend Kai for the inspiration with that one. today we are going to start on the left side of this bracket. We're going to go, I guess this is the eastern side, right? Because we've got Appalachia. We're going to be doing Get Out of the Water and Something Ain't Right in Appalachia. Where do we want to start, you guys? Do we want to just go from the top?
Only way to begin is by beginning.
All right.
Might as well take it from the top.
So our first matchup is Old Greeny and the Taint Tickler.
That's right.
So are we defending our cryptids, and then the chat is choosing who won, or what's the gameplay?
I think it's a full vibes thing. I think we leave it open. I'll put up polls, so chat, you guys can weigh in of which one is your favorite. And, you know, we're each going to sort of tell y'all, because some of these maybe are less popular or known than others, so we're going to tell you why they're great. And then we're all going to collectively decide who's moving on to the next round.
I like that we're the cryptid sales team.
Yeah, we are. We are fully the cryptid sales team. Mm-hmm. We're here to talk to you about our extended cryptid warranty.
Do you poop out at parties? I've got the cryptid for you.
Do you need an icebreaker in awkward social situations? Do I have the cryptid for you?
Oh, man. I'm happy to see that unicorns are not on here because they are real. Jax, yes.
Yeah.
I would
Absolutely.
never allow such a
They're just an
blasphemy
extinct
on our channel.
species. Yeah. But they
Wait,
existed.
Jax,
fully.
you're saying then that cryptids are not real?
They haven't been proven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Right.
Whereas
But
Right,
no
right,
one's
right.
saying that they're not
Unicorns-
real.
Right. They're not. They are. Cryptids are very real. Unicorns
They
just
haven't been-
existed and are an extinct species. That's the difference.
Yes,
Aw.
they're extinct instead. Yeah.
Yeah, but they were proven to be real. Obviously.
Yeah.
Extinct.
Extinct.
Well, you want to kick things off there, Evan, with Old Greeny? You want to tell us about Old Greeny?
Old green.
Old Greeny. I requested Old Greeny because the original cryptid in this particular bracket was Nessie, and I said, snooze. Boring.
I don't know why y'all all
I see.
think Nessie is boring, but okay.
I mean,
I used to
that's probably the
love-
first. It was honestly, it was that or Bigfoot was probably the first cryptid you've ever heard of in your life,
Yeah.
True.
right? As a little
Easy.
kid, right?
Yeah.
And Bigfoot is just marginally less boring. Maybe because there's the possibility of them being more than one, whereas Nessie is just clearly a myth now because it's been hundreds of years and this still just one Nessie.
I'm sorry, Nessie is
one
definitely
lake.
a dinosaur who lives in Loch Ness. Okay?
Who
Fully
in
exists.
Honolulu. That's right. It is immortal. It's
Nessie
totally
is Jack
immortal.
the Ripper.
Remind me, maybe at the end of this, to tell y'all the spiritual woo-woo world's explanation of cryptids, because there definitively is one. So
okay.
Oh
let's.
gosh, you're gonna have to help us remember to ask because I definitely want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes.
Old Greeny, we'll just get into it. Old Greeny, just doing a quick description here. Also a sea serpent type creature. This Old Greeny lives apparently in a lake in Cayuga Lake in western New York in the Finger Lakes region. The reports are that it is roughly between 15 to 40 feet long, but doesn't seem to have like the plesiosaur type body that Nessie has, but is more of like a giant snake or eel type of creature. It's big, it's hungry, it's scaly, and it's unlike Nessie. I don't know why I'm harping on Nessie so much. Nessie's so big, it's like there's no way there could be more than one in that one lake. But this is big, but it's not that big. So I definitely believe that there's more than one Old Greeny in this lake.
Yeah, well, that's probably another reason that you're not into Nessie is that how silly is it to think that there's one dinosaur in a lake, right? Like
Exactly.
you
Exactly,
want to
'cause
be
you- I
able,
mean-
yeah.
No, how do you reproduce? You don't.
How do you become a non-cryptid? How do you?
Okay,
you know?
lore question. Is
Yeah.
this the same as Champy?
It is. I don't believe. No, I think they are different.
Different.
But there's
But probably
and then there's like
related.
Lake Okeechobee. There's like another sea serpent. There's all kinds of sea
There were
serpents.
tons of sea serpents. It was hard to
Yeah.
pick one.
You know, we honestly, Fitz, we probably should have matched up old Greeny with another serpent like Nessie. Nessie's not really a serpent, but like that, rather than old Greeny versus Taint Tickler, because it's really not a match. Taint Tickler is about the size of a basketball, and old Greeny is huge.
Should we get into the Taint Tickler unless you have other things to say about Greeny?
I don't. Old Greeny's pretty boring otherwise. So let her rip.
Okay.
So it might be just that like old Greeny is like the number 1 seed and the Taint Tickler is 16.
Okay.
For sure.
Throwing some sports on y'all.
So for
sure.
people who don't know what the Taint Tickler is, I have some video evidence, okay? Now, is it an alien? Maybe. Is it friendly? Absolutely. This guy will tickle just
Handsy.
about any taint, okay? Is he great at a ghost concert? You better fucking believe it. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that they do need water to survive and thrive, but tank size doesn't seem to be a huge factor as they aren't very mobile, which you can see here. He's just sort of hanging out on the one step. Now,
Oh God.
like a pet rock,
What?
they really don't require much care, all right? They're so hardy that they can literally fall from the sky and survive no problem. All you gotta do is keep the water clean and they're happy. Now, how is this guy going to win in a matchup of this cryptid bracket? All we have to know about it is that if you put it in the microwave, they turn into some kind of eldritch horror that looks like it belongs in the Upside Down.
What?
I was, and I don't know if it was the pool of it, but I was getting Upside Down vibes when the video started. Like I can see Barb
Yeah.
in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is actually what happened to Barb. This is
This is
what
what
Barb
happened
turned
to Barb.
into.
Just a little taint tickle. I can't believe we're going to lose monetization on this video because of the number of times we said taint in the first 10 minutes, by the way.
You know what happens.
We'll bleep it out.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
You're right. We absolutely
No, we
won't.
won't.
We have no intention.
Or Barb. Two microwaves creatures. I love that that's your takeaway
I know.
from all of that, Eddie.
That was mine too.
Nothing else
I was like, how sad. Why would you do that to that cute little horrifying thing?
I mean, I can't say that I condone that. I think that the
I've tried to
taint
do it to
tickler.
Bernie.
I do it to marshmallows.
I like to put tinfoil in the microwave and just see what happens.
I mean, who hasn't tried to microwave their dog at least once? Right?
Yep.
Matt has.
I mean, I have.
Stop barking! Slam.
As Jeff says,
Okay,
taint
okay,
your
okay,
fault.
okay.
Ain't your fault.
Ain't your fault.
Okay, so what happens now, Fitz? Are we going
yeah.
to argue about who's the winner here?
Yes, I will,
Or do
I
we
will
keep
start a
going and
poll.
introducing the other cryptids?
I'll start a poll while maybe we move to the next round. So we've got, for this first matchup, we got Old Greeny versus the Taint Tickler. And let's see where people are vibing while we learn about the Kraken and the Siren.
Folks, just remember when you're considering your vote here, just remember one of these two, Greeny and Taint Tickler, one is a cryptid, the other is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
I don't know which one is which in that, though. It's the problem.
Which
No
one of these
idea.
would you rather have at a party is all I'm saying.
Well,
Depends on the kind of party.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's at a baby shower.
Baby shower.
Okay.
wow.
Wait, I get to vote too. I'm good. You know what I'm voting for.
Yeah.
What are you
Oh
voting
my
for?
God! No, you guys
Taint
cannot.
Tickler is crushing it, and I love that for it.
How? Okay, how? Now you have to justify this. You have to tell me how a taint
Easy.
tickler can.
Easy.
Okay.
One
Right.
word.
Put it in the microwave.
Oh.
It summons some darkness
Turns
from the
into
upside
venom.
down, and then it absorbs old Greeny.
Oh, just like totally alien symbiotes onto old Greeny and Yeah. Okay.
I like that Nathan says, I don't have to justify shit. And I say, one word, mobility. You know, he can kind of like dodge and dart and get into dark corners and spaces where old Greeny is moving at the speed of something very
It's the
large and
goblin
very old.
concept. Yeah.
So,
But to
yeah,
be truly, wow, that wasn't even close.
No.
To be truly defeated, wouldn't old Greeny's taint have to be tickled?
Yes.
Or he could
And
be
does-
afraid of having his taint tickled and he just sluthers on back.
Shuts down.
Does old Greeny have a taint to be
Rabbit,
tickled?
if you had a one night stand and were offered one, which do you pick? That is why Taint Tickler is winning.
I think it's safe to say
Wow.
that the taint tickler is
The
moving
Taint
on.
Tickler has taken
I
it
mean,
home.
Sorry, old Greeny.
You are safe and secure. Yeah, old Greeny.
Old-
Yeah, now I'm wishing I'd picked Nessie. Okay, who would have won between Taint Tickler and Nessie? You infidels.
I gotta be honest here,
Unbelievers.
Evan. I think I know our audience well enough to know that
They're
it doesn't
picking Taint
matter
Tickler
who
every time.
went up against the
Yeah.
taint tickler. It was gonna win every time.
Yeah. Dave, it always comes down to monster boning.
Oh wow.
Truly,
Nessie,
though.
Nessie shows true colors.
Okay,
right.
I accept defeat right off the jump. Who's
Sorry,
next?
old Greeny. Yeah, Kraken and Siren. Let's hear from those two.
Release the Kraken.
Okay.
Release it.
Release the Kraken. Okay, let's start with that, okay? So, do you know where Release the Kraken actually originally came from?
Sure don't.
I think so.
Okay, what you got, brother?
Was it not from the 1980s film Clash of the Titans?
Bravo. Very
Starring
good.
oh god, what's his name?
Larry
Larry
Olivia.
Hamlin. Larry Hamlin.
Larry Hamlin.
Wow.
Yes. And I
As-
think Larry
And Olivier was Zeus.
Olivier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It was chock full of stars. I think Maggie Smith is in there.
Whoa.
It was had like too many stars. And it's yeah, it was so great. It is
Is it
so
Larry Hamlin or Harry Hamlin?
Harry Hamlin.
it's probably
You're,
Harry
you're right.
Hamlin.
Okay. if
Larry
there
Hamlin
is a
didn't
Harry
sound right.
Hamlin, I thought he had a brother named Larry. I was going with it. Lesser
Leonard.
known Hamlin, of course.
Thank you for that. Before I got sued by the Harry Hamlin estate.
Fire Drake says it might have been around a bit before that, but actually I fact checked this, and you can do the same, of course. Fact checking is very difficult this day.
You got GPT to fact check this for you.
No, I fact checked and fact checked, so multiple things, and apparently it's from that movie. But if you find something else, please share, because I was stunned either. I was stunned too. I was like, really? The movie made it up? Okay, let's talk about the Kraken. It's very Norwegian based, which is something I didn't know. So it comes from the worlds of, the Yule lads and the horrifying giant cats that eat you if you
I
haven't made
almost wore that
socks.
sweatshirt today. And I changed at the last minute. That would have been. I didn't even
Shoulda.
think about that, idiot.
Shoulda.
Oh well.
Yes, Norse and Scandinavian. Let's see.
Okay.
At first, it was more of a crab-like, whale-like thing, which is probably why, it's sort of. They probably were finding actual giant squids and actual other things, on the shores and going, it's the Kraken.
Just like that.
Just like that.
The old
They're Scottish
Norse
accents in
verb
Norwegian.
in Old Norse, at kraka means to drag downward. So they always had this concept of a creature coming up, wrapping around a boat, and then dragging down.
What did they wrap around that boat with?
Tentacles. Also
I like it.
Norwegian
Yeah.
tentacles.
Describe
Yeah.
like what is the official look like that people have agreed on? The Kraken looks like this. I think universally the Kraken has always had tentacles, but it does have
Yes.
different forms, like in media. But what are you saying the Kraken looks like?
Well, originally it was more of a crab, so probably
crab-like
maybe
whale.
not even tentacles, and then it kind of evolved into more of an octopus of tremendous size. It has a beak. Some people say that it has a beak the size of a 6-gallon keg.
Ooh.
And tentacles taller than
Very
Very
specific.
specific.
12 feet or something. Some people say that it spews ink.
Sure.
Let's see.
Man, we did some music for this, don't we?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
We really did.
I thought I heard purring. I was like, what's that like low grumble I'm hearing? Who is that?
Demo Tommy.
Tomatillo?
Yeah.
Dude.
Cthulhu, of course, created by Lovecraft, is modern Kraken parallel. Let's see, and they named a large body of liquid on Saturn, on Titan. Saturn's moon, Titan, is called Kraken Mare.
I don't think I realized that Cthulhu was a type of kraken. I've learned something.
Well, it's
today.
kind of it was
Sort of. Yeah.
he was
with a man
inspired by
body.
the Kraken. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he has like an actual humanoid body with just a big
Right.
Got it.
squid
But
head.
the tentacles and the squid head,
Yeah.
squid head, puppy squiddy head, squiddy. Anyway, so that's the Kraken. I mean, big, enormous, size of a ship, could eat an entire ship full of humans, and so that was scary for people. But sometimes also you would pray to a Kraken to leave you fish, like maybe they would. Also bring you
Kraken
fish.
to leave you alone.
Leave you alone and bring you a snack.
Yeah,
A snackin'.
you know.
Release the snackins.
Snack
You know,
ordered
if you
by
go
a
to-
kraken. Obviously
If
a
you go
kraken.
to Denny's, if you go to your local Denny's, you can order something called the Crackadon. And I like, when I go to the Denny's, I like to say, release the Crackadon to the
Fun fact,
waiter,
I've
to the
never
server.
been to a Denny's.
Whoa.
Bless your heart.
I've been to too many. I've been to
I've been
way
to too many.
That's why.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's overrated. But if you go, get tell them to release the Crackadon.
Release the Crocodile. I think I want to go now just so I can say that. You've given me
Yeah.
reason to go.
You should.
Or
Grand Slam.
moons over my hammy.
Yes, Jax. I'm sure that never gets old for them.
Oh my.
Never. Never.
I have to go.
So who is
nice,
Kraken?
nice.
Who is the Kraken fighting here? Who's the Kraken up
siren.
against?
Yeah.
Yes, let me
Of,
tell you.
of Greek mythology? That
Let
one?
me
That
tell
siren?
you all about sirens, aka Hot Girl Summer, but make it legal. Lethal,
Oh.
not legal. So here are your unhinged siren facts. OG sirens were not mermaids. They were early Greek myth. They were bird women. Wings, talons, feathers, absolute nightmare choir kids. Their whole thing, their whole experience is about weaponized vocals. Literally the original, "This song ruined my life." And they didn't just lure sailors, they psychologically dismantled them first. Emotional manipulation queens. Odysseus survived by tying himself to a mast, which honestly is just ancient Greek BDSM meets survival strategy.
That's right.
So,
right.
the things you need to know are that sailors who heard them didn't just crash, they wanted to crash. That's not drowning, friends. That's commitment.
It's consensual.
Oh.
Some
wonderful.
versions say they
Natural.
collected the bones of victims and decorated their islands like a Pinterest board from hell.
Love
and
that.
in later lore, they evolved into mermaid-adjacent icons because apparently murder, but make it sexy, tested well with early audiences. Their song is described as knowledge, desire, or your deepest insecurity whispered back to you in surround sound. And so they are basically therapists,
sexy.
influencers, and serial killers all rolled into one chaotic entity. And that's
Love
what
that
you
for them.
need to know about sirens.
And
love
can you
that.
describe them in great detail?
I mean, I think that they can kind of manifest into what they want you to see and hear and experience. So they started as these bird-winged, talony, feathery creatures. And I guess that wasn't working out so well. So now they're kind of known as these beautiful women languishing on rocks at sea with their fins and their long, beautiful
If you
hair.
saw a siren, what do you think? What would it look like to you?
It's a very excellent question.
Joe Manganiello.
Yeah. Let's be real honest. Yeah.
Man has
I don't
ass.
even know if he can sing. Yeah.
Yeah, because for me,
Probably
for him,
can.
it's the upper body. I don't even think I care about if it's fish fins or what down below.
Wow.
But yeah, they're able to beckon from afar by getting into your mind and also being hot until you get up close and you realize that they're actually kind of more bog witch and
Yeah. Like all good hags.
Like, oh, hags. You're saying they're like a sea hag.
they're like a sea hag. Yeah,
So the people have spoken.
yeah, overwhelming.
Did not fare well.
I guess I did not defend my
Siren was a
well.
snacking after all.
I guess.
The size differential is pretty great, but then it was for
True.
old Greeny and Taint Tickler too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little
Y'all pretty dirty.
surprised by this one. I would have thought it would be closer.
I didn't say anything
Really?
about the Kraken
Kraken's
being able to
huge.
hear, though, you know?
About being able to what?
Hear. Therefore, it may very well just be immune to these hags and just go.
Yeah, we haven't actually really dipped into how these creatures would win, like the way
Yeah.
that we did with
Yeah.
dragons. We got serious,
True.
although maybe it was a little too serious. Some people got their feelings hurt.
It got heated. It got heated. So a little bit more cash isn't bad here.
Yeah, I'm not like emotionally attached to the siren the way I was emotionally attached to Falcor.
Sure.
That wounded me. I'm still carrying that a year later.
Yeah, maybe we
Oh,
needed
bless.
to take the IP out of March Madness for us. But yeah, I mean, I think it's looking like the Kraken.
All right.
I'm
release
just
the
surprised
Kraken.
that this one wasn't a little bit tighter. You know, I thought the Siren would have. I thought it would have been a
I'm
little
with you.
closer to 50-50.
I'm with you.
Why can't I see this?
I mean, there's
the
just
people
no. I mean, a
speak.
siren's about this big, and a kraken's about this
Kraken
big.
is.
Yeah. Plus, you know, it's hard to compete with snacking. Honestly, you know.
Yeah.
In fact, I mean, sirens
are-
don't have a good, motto, a good hook. Like you hear Kraken, and we all simultaneously go, "Release the Kraken."
Right. True.
We don't. Sirens were like, "Oh, hot babes that kill you."
Oh, Starbucks.
Sure.
Yeah.
If
they're
you
not-
had to die, would you rather be killed by a gigantic kraken or by a super hot topless
I think I'd rather be
fish
killed by a
lady?
siren. I mean, I'm
Same.
being sung to by something
100%.
hot.
Yeah,
And in the
lured
last
in.
moment, you discover it's not what you thought it was, but like, I got to have a good time up until that final second, and that feels
Exactly.
Really bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have a
Yeah.
really bad time.
Kraken is a bad
Okay.
time from start to finish.
All time, start to finish.
Yeah.
It is.
Feels
Yeah.
bad.
You guys out there, kraken or siren? If you gotta go,
If you gotta
It's
die,
just in Joe Manganiello cast
that's a
swole.
swole.
I would be front row seat for that.
What I would like to see is a remake of the $6 Million Man with Joe Manganiello as the Bigfoot, the bionic.
oh yeah,
Bigfoot.
Bionic
Yeah.
Bigfoot. Extra credit if you can name the actor who did play the Bionic Bigfoot.
It wasn't Lou, was it?
No. For those of you who aren't old enough to remember this, there used to be a show called The $6 Million Man about a guy who had bionic arms and legs and stuff. And he ran around doing bionic things. And at one point, there was strangely a bionic Sasquatch. And it was played by none other than a young Andre the Giant.
Oh, wow.
Really?
It was Larry.
Wow.
Well done, Jack.
Oh, Jax, if I could give you a prize.
Yeah, it's just
If I could give you inspiration, I would. Oh, that was good.
So somebody asked, are we voting for which one we like better or which one would win in a fight? And my answer to that is yes.
Win in a fight. We are here to fight.
Yeah.
We're here for vibes.
says
Let's
it's
Which
go.
one do you
violence.
like better to win in a fight?
We're here for vibes. Speaking
I'm
of
here for
Joe
violence.
Manganiello,
I came to throw down.
I'm just going to go ahead and say publicly, since TTP brought this up, I am shocked and blown away at how much I am loving One Piece. That was nowhere on my radar, and it is so
Is he
freaking
in
good.
One Piece? Joe
I'm guessing
Manganiello?
season 2. I haven't made it that far yet. I'm still in season 1. But even more reason for me to plunder forth because, my God, that show is brilliant.
Wow. I have
Did
not
not
checked
see
it out
coming.
yet.
I had no
I thought-
idea.
Well, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Well, let's move on to the Mothman, shall we?
Yeah.
Keep
So
things
now we're
moving
moving
here.
on from the sea to Appalachia.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're now moving into the Something Ain't Right in Appalachia division. And the first fighter we've got up is Mothman. So today, I'm here to speak to you about our flying savior, the Mothman.
I'm glad that you have a visual.
I do, of course. Mothman is one of the most well-known cryptids to have flapped his way into our social consciousness. He even has a statue. Sorry, a statue. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys. Wrong angle. A statue erected of him in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. So beloved is the Mothman that
Raise
there
your
are
hand if you've gone to the statue.
I know.
On the way to Gen Con at
I
that.
know.
Aww.
I want to go so bad, you guys. I want to put
you
a
pet the Mothman?
crisp one between those cheeks.
I have not been to the museum because it wasn't open yet, but I definitely went to
The statue,
take in this, but from the other angle that Fitz was previously showing.
obviously. So beloved is the Mothman that there are plushies made in his image.
Oh yeah.
This cryptid even has a ding-dang Build-A-Bear design. I mean, come on now.
Aww.
But what makes him
do
so
that.
special? Let me learn you.
Okay,
First,
that ass.
Gross.
that is. First spotted in 1966 near an old World War II munitions depot outside of Point Pleasant. He stands 7 feet tall, has bright red eyes, a wingspan of 10 to 15 feet. He can fly 100 miles per hour and knows how to hover like a helicopter. Plus, I mean, dead ass.
That ass.
Release
is
that
thought.
Kraken.
Release that Kraken, baby.
Well, we just figured out Evan's birthday plans this year.
Yep.
Let's go to West Virginia, y'all.
Yeah,
Hell
man,
yeah.
I was gonna go one year. We really
we have to.
I will absolutely go.
Yes, I'm down.
Sure.
I just
Hell
have
yeah.
to
Just
remember.
don't, not on the bridge. Don't take the bridge.
Just don't take the bridge. So speaking of the bridge, sort of, not really. I'll get to that in a second. It is thought that the Mothman is either one or many of a species because it's possible that he is a singular paranormal entity that is spotted across the globe. He is thought to be a psychic entity who distills fear into those who witness him. So much so that at least one witness has had a nervous breakdown. Many people claim that they sense pure evil when looking into his glowing red eyes. Now, is that how he's going to win a fight? Absolutely. He's going to instill fear psychically into its opponent and then flap away. I do want to say, though, that my boy, I think he's a little misunderstood. Sure, maybe people feel that pure evil energy emanating from him, but when it comes down to it, he seems to be more of an omen. He's trying to warn people of oncoming dangers, okay? So
Harbinger.
he's a harbinger. So, for example, the Point Pleasant flap ended after the Silver Bridge collapsed in 1967. There have also been many other sightings where he's appeared before some sort of disaster. There were sightings before the Minnesota Bridge collapsed. There were some outside of Chernobyl, and even some before 9/11. It is thought that
Misunderstood boy.
it is thought that Mothman now lives in Chicago near Matt. Is he an omen of doom or just a retired cryptid making sure that flights land safely in O'Hare whenever he gets bored? I like to think the latter.
I mean,
talk
Jax
about
thinks
it.
that Alan Cumming and Matt are the same, but I've never seen Matt and the Mothman in the same room at the same time. So
That's right.
That is correct.
That is correct. So that is the Mothman, my deliciously caked out boy, who just likes to let people know when danger is arriving, and he's there to. I think he's down for a fight if need be.
Yeah.
okay.
I like your take. I just watched the movie for the first time, which is really not that bad, actually. It's not that bad.
Yeah, is that
but-
Richard Gere? Is that
Richard
Richard
Gere.
Gere?
Yes.
Yeah.
So wait, I saw it before
Ricky
you
here.
did.
I think so. I
Something
think
new
so.
and different.
I know. Yeah, it's really not that bad. It's very loosely based on the book, but it's yeah, Mothman, and they definitely paint him more as a harbinger. And Lewis, hold on. Lewis says that the Mothman in Chile and Argentina, La Polilla. So I wonder what kind of disasters La Polilla has taken care of or something. Yeah. I know.
I don't really like Jax's way of determining if Matt is or isn't the Mothman.
Ew.
Boy.
You nasty.
Nasty girl.
Well,
I mean Mothman.
so Mothman is going toe to toe with the black dog.
Oh.
Now,
Black dog.
you didn't specify which black dog.
There are a lot of black dogs.
There's a lot of black dogs. Now they all kind of have the roots in the same creature, but not really originating from Appalachia, more of a European thing. So
Yeah. Again,
I'm just
Luigi
gonna-
says Patagonia.
There you
Oh,
go.
Gosh, sorry. The one that I Googled said Appalachia. So I must have just picked
No,
a
I-
specific black dog.
There's the Kentucky Hellhound. There's
Okay.
the Kentucky Hellhound.
Okay.
And they
Well,
all
hold
kind of
on.
share similar holding.
We lost Matt.
Well, I'm
Hello,
gonna
friend.
look at old dogs of Appalachia.
Pulls up a
Just has a black dog. Check this
Oh,
guy out.
guys, we got the
Oh,
old guy.
yeah.
Let's see what Monty says.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
mess
some-
around.
There's some baddies in there we can fight.
Oh yeah.
Is Mothman
Oh,
in there?
Betty, Yeti, Yeti.
He better.
You know what? I think he is.
Why are you even holding out?
Continue. Well, we have to
Yeah,
fight
so
this
I think one of the defining traits about the black dog in any culture is that it is, whereas the Mothman is kind of an omen for something bad that's going to happen, the black dog is the thing that makes it happen. Like when it shows up, it means you dead. You're about to die.
Robinson. Okay.
Now, it might take a year for you to die, but it appearing to you means that your death is
gonna die.
is certain. My personal favorite version of the black dog is Black Shuck in English folklore, and the Darkness, amazing band, the Darkness.
I believe in a thing
wrote
called love.
wrote a song about Black Shuck. That dog just don't give a fuck.
Wow, I did not know that. I'm gonna have to go.
Shuck, Black Shuck.
This
just
This is Monty Cook's version of
wow.
of Shuck. Yeah.
Oh, he's scared.
See, I'm
Yeah.
with Dave though. I think
Sorry.
my favorite version of the Black Dog is the Led Zeppelin song. No offense to the Darkness, but
Yeah, but does Led Zeppelin's dog just don't? Does he give a fuck?
Does he give a fuck?
he might
What
give a
about a
fuck.
hoot? How about a toot?
maybe.
Mary?
I mean, probably everyone toots once in a while. Black Dog is also a Led Zeppelin song, which actually just strengthens my argument that Black Dog is the clear winner here, because look, here's all the advantages. Omen of death, like I said. Once you see, all the Mothman has to do is see Black Dog, and he's like, his presence there just automatically means that you're dying. It's big, it's massive. The Mothman is just like a physical cryptid, whereas the Black Dog is a supernatural omen. You can't fight an omen. That's something that represents your death. It doesn't actually need to fight, again, because it just shows up and just is. I mean, Mothman can fly, but that doesn't really mean anything when you just, all he has to do is see the Black Dog.
But Evan,
and-
Evan,
Yeah.
have you seen that ass?
That's right.
I,
And I would argue Mothman is a paranormal entity as well. So parasquirmal v parasquirmal.
I didn't say paranormal entity.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, come on. Supernatural is what I said.
Okay.
I mean,
Sorry.
it's really
Okay.
this isn't fair to Evan, because in one round he's been paired against something that tickles your taint, and in the other
That's
he's been paired
true.
against something with that ass dough.
That's true.
With that big ass taint.
Yeah,
That's
The
right.
thing
I
that
don't-
gets.
Yeah.
I've got a genuine question coming from Jax.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brother,
red glowing eyes.
Oh.
In some accounts, it's like a cyclopean dog. There's just one red eye.
Interesting.
There's other accounts that this a dog that belonged to Odin, the Norse god Allfather.
So much Norse in here.
You think you're going to come after a dog who belongs to the Allfather? Get out of here!
Get outta here.
Let me. I got a bridge I want to sell you.
Silver Springs Bridge.
Forget
right.
about it.
That's right. All right, chat. If you fuck me on this, we're gonna have words. If you guys fuck me on this, I'm out. I'm out of the entire bracket.
No, you're not. You still have. You've got the other two you picked on the other side too, man.
No, I quit.
Sorry, Evan. You did not compel me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's 50-50.
This one's closer.
Black
Yeah,
dog.
Oh.
this one is close. We've
This one is
got
close.
Omen against Omen, Harbinger against Harbinger. Wow.
Cheese on cheese.
Cheese on cheese on cheese.
Hats on hats.
Cheese on cheese.
Rice
one
on
is
rice on rice.
neck
Mothman
and neck.
just took the lead.
You gotta get your votes in, people. This is neck and neck.
If you guys vote
This is
for the
acid
Mothman,
ass.
This is ass to ass. This
ass
is
to
ass to ass.
This is booty to good boy.
cheek, dancing cheek to cheek.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
Red eye dancing red eye to red eye, cheek to cheek.
We do have two red-eyed critters going at
We
it.
do. We have two red-eyed omens.
Two
pitted against each
red-eyed
other.
West Virginia haunting omens, apparently.
What happens to the Bifrost with Mothman around? Wow.
Asking the hard
Going deep.
questions today
Wow.
of all of every single trade.
All right,
them.
guys. You got like 30 seconds to get in your last votes here.
For the black dog. For black dog only.
Dead ass.
Trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here because I think
Look.
Mothman is squeaking this out.
Here's the thing. I'm not actually a super competitive guy. I might appear that way right now, but I think the folks here can
You
attest
genuinely
to.
feel that.
But if you vote for Mothman, you will be letting me down, and not just me, all of humanity.
Okay, got it.
Cool. Well, unfortunately, I think we have to call it.
I think we have to say the power of that ass compels us, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Evan.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Eked it
man.
out though. At least it was close. At least
It was
fart.
close. It was the
fart
closest
squeaked
one
out.
we've had yet. So,
Yeah.
and you did,
Man.
you did present a compelling argument. I'll give you that.
Yeah, the correct winning argument.
All right, we've got our last matchup for the day.
Are we ready for some girls?
Now, Kentucky Gerblins are also made up, right? That's not a real. Is that a real cryptid, or is that made up on that show?
I've got
Yeah, it is.
facts for you. I'm ready
Facts.
for you with this one. Okay.
Okay, lay it on me.
Figures.
Because I
Here
haven't
are
seen this
Kentucky
show
Gerblins.
that you're obsessed with.
AKA the Appalachian Night Shift said absolutely not. First of all, put some respect on the name. The Kelly Hopkinsville Encounter. This was not a vibes sighting. This was a full-blown siege. Here are your absolute feral goblin facts. In 1955, picture this, 1955 Kentucky, a family reports small silver big-eared creatures, glowing eyes, long arms, and claw hands. These little nightmares peeked through windows, climbed up on the roof, and just hung out menacingly. The family responded like true Americans. They shot at them repeatedly. And the
checks out.
goblins did not care. Bullets knocked them back, and they fell down. But they got up again. You're never gonna keep them down, like paranormal little weebles. At one point, a goblin reached through the window and grabbed someone's hair. I repeat, they throw hands. Witnesses described them as floating, gliding, or just moving like gravity was optional. The police showed up and they were like, weird. No goblins present, just shell casings and the trauma that the family had experienced. The whole thing lasted hours, not a sighting, not a moment, a shift. And some theories are that they are aliens, demons, or owls, which is frankly insulting to owls. Locals later leaned into it so hard that there is now an entire Gerblin festival because Appalachia said if we're getting haunted, we're monetizing it.
Oh wow.
That's what you need to know about the Kentucky Gerblins. I rest my case.
Now, is the word actually Gerblin?
No, that's
No,
Allison.
it's goblins. I just like.
Oh,
We
just
both
like
just like
fucking
Gerblin.
Kentucky Gerblins.
So
It's like Tank Tickler.
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Kentucky Goblin,
Yeah.
technically.
Kentucky
Technically, it's the
Goblins.
goblin, but we like Gerblin better.
Goblin,
Yeah.
that. Anyways.
Okay.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
Am I the last one in
You
Appalachia?
are.
Yeah, bring it home.
By the way, please, everybody, I have to say this everywhere I go. It is not Appalachia. Please, it's not Appalachia.
It's not.
Appalachia.
It's literally actually not Appalachia. Okay.
You got
okay,
four
okay.
North Carolinians on this screen, okay?
Don't.
We're gonna school you how to pronounce things good.
That's right. If you
That's one
pronounce it
thing that was wrong with that
Appalachia,
movie.
we'll throw
That was
you in
one thing that was wrong with
Appalachia.
that movie. That's right. So this, yes, the hollow. Yes, wow. Yes, nice. Nate, out of the gate. The hollow creeper, the Appalachian spider baby.
Terrifying.
It fills this incredible niche in the cryptid world. That's like the intersection of something is wrong with that baby and something is wrong with that spider, basically.
Something's wrong with that baby and something's wrong with that.
I think that about every baby that I see, though.
That's yes. Just buckle up. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
So, this creature has rarely ever been talked about, except for like this very specific spot, very close to our friend Nathan Barris, old growth forests of southern Appalachia. And there are no images yet. There are no even fake images that we've seen. Nate and I talk about this all the time. We're like, you know, we need to document. We want to be the first person to document.
We want that for you.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm manifesting it right now. I'm
Thank you.
manifesting
Yeah, good
this.
job.
Yeah, I want it to jump on your body
That's
out of
right.
the tree.
Yes.
Tickle that tank.
So let me tell you about this thing, because this really does. Yes, Jax. Some of the images are fake. The sightings
AI.
that have been
It's AI.
reported. Yes, exactly. The sightings that have been reported are very upsetting. First, like you're in the woods, you're in these dark woods. You hear what sounds like a baby goat crying from somewhere above them. Not at the ground level, never on the ground level, not like far away, but like literally above you. And you look up, you might see some movement, something large, fast, and very wrong shaped is all you kind of see. People have said, you know, it could be birds.
Shia LaBeouf. Well
Large,
done.
fast,
Fire break.
and strong shaped. It's Shia.
So true. That is
It's
so
Shia.
Wrong
Shia LaBeouf in the
Is it
Appalachians.
Shia of
true. Yes,
Appalachia.
in the Appalachians, he pronounced Shia.
Shield.
So, but it gets actually very creepy, and the people are like, what the heck is that sound? They look up and they see these legs and moving very fast, which kind of blends in with the trees. But then they see this kind of pale, round face before like the canopy of the tree closes again. So it's like this little face that comes. I have some fun facts and lore. And Nate, please again chime in. Some people think that this goat cry and it's supposed to be some kind of lure, right? It's an evolution of this creature to try to trigger human concern, but it's kind of this fucked up version of a baby crying up in the trees. So it kind of like draws people to the base of the tree. Spider babies apparently do not build a traditional web, but they use its own kind of silk-like thing to get from tree to tree, like a highway system, which is interesting. The face is described as cherubic, and that is the worst part.
Oh, angel, sweet
so
angel baby.
Exactly. It belongs to a whole class of cryptids. Like the category is basically like things that should not have that face, like the Fiji mermaid and, you know, some others that are like, ugh, you know. Yeah, and it again with the lure thing where they kind of like make the sound, you come closer, nothing. The sound again, closer, nothing. Sound again, closer, nothing.
It's terrifying, Matthew.
Truly terrifying. Truly terrifying. Enormous hairy legs with a baby head. I mean, it's just that's the spider baby.
And
there's no
torso.
way.
And torso, according to Nathan
Yes.
Barris.
Yes.
So
and the
it's
torso,
essentially
that's right.
it's a drider.
It's a drider.
It's a baby
exactly.
drider.
Sorry,
It's
I
a
forgot
baby
that.
drider.
I forgot that part. Yeah. Baby
For those of you who don't know what a drider is,
Glad we
if
all
you're asking
did the
what is a
same
drider,
thing.
it's a half. It's basically it's like a centaur with a drow elf, a dark elf torso, arms, and head, and a big spider
Spider
body.
body.
I mean, I'm just
They're
picturing
scary.
like I'm just picturing a baby without limbs, but instead like spider legs,
Yeah.
like 8 hairy
Right.
spider legs, moving fast, and I don't
Yes.
like that.
I know.
Yes,
I know.
anything that skitters is
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
Not
yeah.
good.
I didn't find anything that talked about like warnings or that it had any kind of like purpose except to terrify and lure things up into a tree and yeah.
You know what? I think I don't know if Jack said this. Someone I feel like said, "What if it's just a baby? I mean, a giant spider that's eating a baby and comes at
Even
you with
worse.
its baby in its mouth."
Even worse.
People just
Whoa.
think the baby has
Using
nothing
it like
to do
a
with
weapon.
I mean, this
it. It's
one
just
is
like
really weird,
you're just
right?
mid-meal.
Yeah, I mean, this one is weird because the goblins, I understand, kind of sirens, are obviously like seals and mermaids and seals, and even Mothman could be like a giant hawk and then the light, but I don't really understand the combination of Spider Baby and what it could have possibly be, because if it were something like a monkey, but that's not certainly no
Okay.
monkeys in Appalachia.
So this might be a good time while the votes are coming in,
Yes.
even though it looks like it's already won, to tell what the spiritual talks.
Yeah. Do it.
Explanation
Oh,
of
yeah.
cryptids is that it is conventional wisdom in our corner, at least, whether or not you believe this is up to you, that the world as we know it is composed of multiple timelines all happening at once, and they're all intersecting with another and stacked up in this way, and so there's just all of these different dimensions, and so more or less cryptid spottings are whispers from other dimensions. It's a like weakened point in our planes where these fantastical beasts are kind of getting into our reality and back out again, which is why we can't seem to prove them, capture them, all of these different things, because they don't fully exist in our reality as we know that, but that doesn't mean that they don't exist simultaneously in multitudes of other realities. And that has been your spiritual minute.
Thank you, Spiritual Minute. Thank you, Guru. But okay, so is it like the blink spell where they do exist along with us, but like in this astral plane or
Correct.
ethereal plane, and then okay, interesting.
Yeah, and so there's where the veil is weak, and so it's a kind of a crossover moment that you're experiencing in these places, which is like, and that's why a lot of these cryptids are tied, because locations on Earth and on this timeline as we know it are portals. So like that's why they're tied to specific locations, because those are basically breaks in the veil where there may be like cross-planar travel is more likely. I sound so crazy right now. I'm gonna go get some tinfoil and make a hat.
I've
I'll be
heard
right
this
back.
specifically in relation to Sasquatches.
Yeah.
AKA.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
I haven't heard it's in relation to all cryptids, but specifically to that one.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's what that series kind of dipped into some of that. AK didn't it?
The Kentucky Goblin series.
Yeah.
That one. What's it
Hellier?
called?
Hellier.
Hellier.
Kentucky.
Yeah, and
that
that's
was
how they explained UFOs. I meant
Yep.
aliens and all
Yeah.
kinds
And
of
things like that as we were
Their
peering.
podcast is great.
Thanks.
By the
I
way.
mean, are they just saying like cryptids work in mysterious ways.
Yes, that's exactly what they're saying.
The laws of the universe work in
That
mysterious
feels a
ways.
little too squishy for me. I need for my cryptid to be like in this realm right now and trying to kill me at all times.
I think, you know what, Evan? I do think it's a little bit of Porky
Trying to
Nose
be
too.
discovered.
Like, I genuinely think that some UFO or alien sightings are people just seeing stuff that, like, comes from our oceans because our oceans are vast and we've barely scraped the surface of what lives there. And then I also think that, like, you know, maybe some of these cryptids are just species that we haven't documented, you know, like certain ape species, things like that. And then why not? Some could be interdimensional beings. I mean, hell yeah.
Yes, Porque no
Hell yeah.
Los All
Hell yeah.
69.
Wow.
Yeah, Spider Baby 1 was 69%, which I feel like is perfect.
That is. Okay, so we have Taint Tickler, Kraken, Mothman, and Spider Baby
Spider
in the
Baby.
next mashup here.
Yep.
Do you guys want to place bets on who's going to win the next rounds?
You know, because I need to know, like, how are we doing the next round? Because, like, today
Yeah.
was just, but, like, are we actually, like, pitting? I don't know.
Yeah.
mean, I think-
How did we do last time?
Well, we did it a little differently
Let's
last
go watch
time.
a video real
But
quick.
we can decide. So for next time, I think we're going to be going through and we're going to be weeding out through the classics and terrestrial costs extra to see who our top 8 are. And then I think we're going to make a top 4 out of the top 8. Last year, we did a dragon fight and fought the final 4 to get a champion. If we want to fight the final 4, poor Andarna. I still can't believe that fucking Trogdor won. Wait, Trogdor won last year, right? Yes. So stupid.
Was there any other outcome? I
don't know. Maybe
The Burninator.
the Burninator. True.
Let him
in the
let him
name.
live, let him burn.
Let him live. Let him burn. That's
Let
right.
him live, let
He
him
is,
burn.
he is currently the crown holder of our March-ish SmackDown because I realized we actually did the dragon fight in January last year. This year we're actually sticking to March Madness.
There we go.
But yeah, we got to
We
do our
didn't
West
do it
Coast
in March?
No, we did it in January last year.
Why?
we called
We
it
were
March
really
Madness.
struggling for something to talk about.
I guess I think we were bored or something. I don't know, but if we want, we can either just do a final 4, you know, down to 2 to 1, or we can fight the last 4 cryptids depending on what vibes out.
Last year we roped our good buddy, like, we brought it back. It's Chuggy full circle. Thank you, Fire Drake. Last year, it was Kai that we roped.
Kai,
I think
yeah.
relatively there was consent willingly into.
Yeah.
So if anybody would like to throw hands for GMing the 4 of us championing a cryptid each,
Please.
we're
Guest
open to
GM.
it.
Come
Or
on.
other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whoever.
I feel
Yeah.
like
And I'm gonna be old Greeny. And I'm gonna
cosplay.
you're gonna cosplay.
win.
Yeah. If you don't
I-
cosplay, I'm going to be so
Here's the
disappointed.
thing. Here's the thing, you guys. Speaking of bets, I want to, you know, I'm looking at who we have to match up next. And I felt like I had an idea of how today was going to shake out. I have no idea how next week is
Yeah,
going to shake out.
The classics
like the
is
West,
hard.
Yeah, I feel like terrestrial and classics, those, I don't know who's going to make it to the
Yeah,
final 4 or final
agreed.
2. I have ideas about the water beings and Appalachian cryptids. I'm gonna be delightfully surprised no matter what way our West reps shake out.
I was looking at the class because I feel like people just kind of voted for who they like and kind of came into this knowing or who had the
Yeah.
funniest name, Taint Tickler.
Sure,
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
classics, I feel like there's skin in the game for all 4 of those.
Yeah.
So show up next week.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start thinking
To-
about which ones you guys like. Bring your passion to the table, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I want to say real quick, I'm rooting for the under black dogs. The like
Undercarriage.
kind of because
rooting
I
for
mean
the
there are
taints.
many
Yeah.
tales about the Kraken and the Mothman. Things like
Yeah.
the Taint Tickler,
Boy.
whatever its name is, Spider Baby, and some of these other ones on the other side. I mean, even like the Fresno Nightcrawler and Flatwoods Monster, I don't know as well.
Yeah,
I
give them a
wanna
chance.
I want to see. You know,
Okay,
I need to
what?
signal
there's
boost these
some-
cryptids.
Yeah, what
cryptid
y'all?
education happening here that I really appreciate.
Yeah.
We're
You know
broadening
what?
horizons.
Here's what I'm going to ask now as we like wrap up for the day. I don't necessarily want to sway the people who are going to be voting.
Yeah, that's fair.
But who do
Sorry.
we want to make our final four? What's our like dream final four each?
Taint Tickler versus the Smiling Man.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was thinking Spider Baby versus Spider Man.
Well, so but
Well, like what's our final four?
Yeah,
what
you
do
gotta look at
what are the
four.
ones
Yeah.
that you want to see us pit
because
against
you got
each
to
other?
match them from their divisions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like
Oh,
the
yeah,
final
yeah,
four
yeah.
will be either Taint Tickler or Kraken,
Taint-
and either Moth Baby, so they wouldn't fight each other.
Yeah.
They wouldn't cross streams.
Taint Baby, Chupacabra, Smiley.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going Taint Tickler, Spider Baby. I love you, Mothman, but Spider Baby. I have to see this
Aw.
nightmare. So Taint Tickler, Spider Baby,
Yeah, that's a good
Sasquatch,
matchup.
and the Fresno Nightcrawler. I think that's my dream final four.
Oh God.
that's similar to mine.
Or Fresno.
Horrible.
Yeah, Fresno. I'm in that one to win that one.
Yeah.
So Taint Tickler, hell yes. I could go either way for Mothman or Spider Baby, but I'm kind of with y'all on Spider Baby. Hell yes to Fresno. I'm so stuck on the classics. I guess just to be different, I'll say Jersey Devil and hope that earns me some points with the Spores and Jax.
I need to do more reading about the Flatwoods Monster and the Enfield Horror. They've got such cool names that I can't pick until I know more.
I know. Well, I will say, Evan, you sent in sort of a big ol' list of things for me to pick through, and I will say the Enfield Horror originally didn't make the cut a couple of times until I kind of landed on the divisions. And then I looked into the Enfield horror a little bit more, and I think you are going to be genuinely disturbed.
Here's
Okay,
the thing.
love
Fucked
that.
up.
Fire Drake raises an excellent point. If we're looking at this full map versus division to division, Mothman versus Taint Tickler, like that's a once in a lifetime show. I mean, those two were
That
made
is a
to
showdown.
battle. By the way, I would like to take a moment to
has
step
a
out
taint.
of our fantastical world and into the real world for just a quick beat. My college, my alma mater, is in the tournament for the first time ever this year. So I will be watching Queen's University of Charlotte take on Purdue this evening. Wish me luck.
Purdue Chicken.
luck.
Purdue is the number 2 seed. There's no, I mean, I believe in a
Godspeed.
Cinderella story. They're in my bracket. I betted on Queens in my bracket, but yay sports ball. I finally have a dog in the fight for the first time ever.
Nice.
Bark,
Good.
bark.
Good
A
for
black
Queens.
dog.
A black dog in the fight.
I love that journey for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to being right about the winner, of choosing the right cryptid.
Which is going to be... Place it right now.
I don't know. Nobody said skinwalkers. Skinwalkers are super scary.
They are,
Yeah,
man.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Skinwalker. I mean, you gotta. I mean, how swole is this squatch that we're talking about?
I mean, I specifically love Swole Squatch. I had Swole Squatch in for a while, but then I was like, we can't have Taint Tickler and Swole Squatch. So I put
How
regular
jacked?
Sasquatch.
How jacked is this?
We know for a
Sasquatch?
fact that Sasquatches are absolutely ripped. They're shredded.
Absolutely.
Abs.
Abs on abs on
Pure
abs on
lean.
abs.
48 pack.
48 just goes up to your
All
chin.
the way up.
At that point, it stops being a pack and becomes a pallet. I don't know.
Yes.
Ew.
A pallet of abs.
I got a pack. I gotta be a pallet.
Becomes a
of
purple mattress.
It's a
It's
real
a purple
honey,
mattress for
fun.
abs.
honeycomb hideout.
Well-
Well, my abs.
There's only one way to find out, and it's to
That's
come
right.
back here next week.
week.
I'm sad
Right?
that I'm gonna miss y'all
Yeah,
next
let's say we'll
week,
miss
maybe,
Maddie next
probably.
week.
But
I know. Well,
I
you're
know
going
that
to be
gonna do me
writing
proud.
the Vancouver
Yeah,
horror.
superior.
Yes, I
place
will.
You know what?
to where
I
the
will.
rest
Come
of us
back
will
with
be.
I will
some
be on the
Vancouver, Canadian Vancouver,
Yeah.
Canadian cryptid
local
sightings
I'll look
and
into
stories
it.
from you.
Yeah, maybe come in
will
with a
look
wild
into it.
card. You know?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we did do a wild card round
did.
last year because our Discord was so angry at us
So
for
mad.
who was left out of the
So mad.
Brother,
Yes.
you will get extra
Yes.
points if you are able to find and document an actual Vancouver cryptid.
Okay.
If you get actual pictures on your phone, not ones you found on the internet, but ones that you
Keep your eyes peeled.
yeah,
Okay.
I have faith.
then you could have a shot at the trophy here.
Yeah.
I have faith.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
You know what? Can I tell a quick story though? I'm sure I've told it before, but here's the thing: is that has anybody actually experienced the concept of cryptidness, where you grow up and you know what a raccoon looks like, or dogs and cats and real things, and you even ones that you've never seen in real life or at a zoo, and then out of the blue you see a creature that you have never seen before. It is actually really scary. And Lindsay and I were in Mexico, and we were hanging out at the pool, and there was this thing that came, and it was like a combination of a squirrel, but a big-ass squirrel, but it didn't have the tail, and kind of a rat. And it was just sitting there. It was not afraid of humans, and it was just eating these berries.
Making
and
eye
it turned out
contact.
that it was, huh?
Making direct
It
eye
did make
contact as it
It
ate.
did. Yeah, it definitely
Did Lindsay
made
try
love
to
us with its eyes.
try to pet it?
Befriend it.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. Of course.
Let's be honest.
She wanted to keep it. But I had never seen a well, see, I can't even remember the name of it now. But I'd never seen these things before, but they're everywhere in Mexico. Now I have to remember, but it's like that. It is terrifying. It is terrifying, and there's got to be still things out there that
For
we
sure.
just have not seen.
A
We have not
goody?
classified.
How do you say it? A goody?
Yeah. A gouty. A goatee.
A gouty?
Yeah.
Well, see, and this
Oh,
is
yeah.
how I know. This
Thanks,
is how I
Ingrid, yeah.
know that I would be lured in, like, by a siren or a spider baby, because, I mean, this is not a cryptid sighting, but when I lived in Connecticut for a few years, I lived on a state park, and I remember one night around dusk hearing what sounded like a woman screaming, but it was wrong in some way. Like, I knew it wasn't a woman screaming, but it sounded like a woman screaming, and I was trying to, like, figure out where is it coming from, like, is it actually someone who's hurt, like, what's happening? And then I realized I started getting notifications that we had active bobcat in the area, and I was like, oh shit, it's a bobcat. Like, they make that noise kind of
Scary.
to lure you in
Lure
or
you.
whatever. So, like, for sure I would get lured in by spider baby, because I'd be like, oh shit, there's like a baby screaming or something, even though it sounds like a little bit wrong. Like, there's some instinct in you that, like, wants to, like, go check it out.
I do not have that instinct. I
No.
freeze or run the other direction.
A couple of
I am a big
Halloweens ago,
scaredy pants.
we were walking Bernie, and I heard this sound somewhere down the street. It's about 9:00 at night, and at first I thought it was like maybe, you know how like those Halloween decorations, like they have motion sensor and you walk by.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that someone must have set that thing off and it's making a weird sound. And I was like, no, it's not that. And then I realized it was coyotes, like howling,
Yeah, it feels
pack of them, and it was bone
yeah.
chilling. Bone chilling. So no, I don't think if I heard some messed up sound, I don't think I'm going to run towards it, because I know for a fact I ran back into my house. I grabbed up Bernie and I ran like hell.
Evan and I will be in the house chilling, Matt and Fitz.
We'll be out checking it out.
Dead. We'll be chilling permanently.
We will be chilling permanently when our friends be dead. Sorry,
Yeah.
Matt and
Yeah.
Fitz, we love y'all.
Yeah. If Drew was here, she would attest to the fact that I have been known to do questionable
Launch
adventures.
yourself.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Matt, would you run after the noise, the sound, the whatever, or would you be chasing Lindsay, who was. I think that's what it
That one.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That would
That
launch
one.
himself.
Evan
but
and
Lindsay
AK,
would.
Yes.
you would run to safety. Lindsay and I
That's
would be
right.
chasing whatever the noise
Matt
is,
would
and
be
Matt
chasing
would be
you.
trying to scoop.
I'd be like, wait, no. I mean, how many times in my life I've had to run after her as she dived into the street to try to save dogs and cats
Yes,
and things. I mean,
that's exactly my point.
Yeah. Dear Lord.
so yes, she
Yeah.
would save everything.
Well, this has been delightful.
Yeah,
I know. I
You
love
guys are delightful.
Thank you, bracketeer, bracket master Fitz.
Yeah,
that.
thanks,
Thanks,
Fitz.
Fitz.
Absolutely.
endeavor
You know I'm
together.
down for some
Brava.
cryptid
Okay,
on
cryptid
cryptid
chaos.
action.
Yes, thank you to our resident cryptid experts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait
Yeah.
to see how this shakes out.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Neither. Me. Neither.
Scripa,
Neither.
scripta,
We'll miss you next
scripto.
week, Maddie.
Yeah,
fun in
I'll
Canada.
at least be listening, hopefully, if I can.
Enjoy some of those, like Maple Delight thingies and the dressed
Yeah.
chips and the good Cheetos and all the other wonderful snacks that.
Bring back,
Good
eat some of those
Cheetos?
dressed chips for me, because those were incredible.
Okay,
What is that?
I will.
What's it dressed with?
Yeah. Lindsay's got an entire list of poutine places. I know that Vancouver's not known for it, but
Canada.
but
You're gonna
also
get it
lots
anyways.
of fish. Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody.
We'll see you guys back here next week to find out who
And hey,
is the champ.
If you hated our choices, we'll see you in Discord to argue about it. Maybe
That's
there'll be
right.
another-
That's right.
I'm
Come
the
at us.
smiling man.
At us. We don't give a hoot.
We don't give a hoot. We'll see
We
you
don't
next week.
we don't give a spider baby screech.
Anyway.